Alright, since it's been a little while, I thought I'd do a little update video on where we're at with our seedling station right now. We finished staining the front panel, obviously, made a little cutout in it, just make it look a little better. I finished connecting this to my Wi-Fi, so got a little ESP 826 or 8266 in my control area. You can see it right there, and it's sending some status updates to ThingSpeak API, and it's updating. Put a little water cycle in there so you can see when the next pump cycle is going to occur. Let's see. Other things we've done are I had to change this out a little bit because the tray I had in here with this whole setup just wasn't, it was leaking, so it wasn't working real well. So instead I just lined this with pond liner and I put the inserts in there instead. And we put these plants in Tuesday, and you can see today's Friday afternoon, and we got some cucumbers popping up right here, so pretty cool so far. I'm going to do a little download to this and update the pump cycle because these are starting to get a little bit dry, so need to update that, and then I'll run a manual pump cycle and I'll show you guys the rest of this stuff. So I finished downloading. We'll go ahead and boot this up and show you the changes that I made. So it still goes through its little animation. That fades in. And it goes through a little, sorry, it's a little washed out there. It goes through a little connecting to Wi-Fi sequence. I'm not sure why it does this initially. It says it's no response, but Wi-Fi module found, and then it goes through all the rest of its stuff. Need to troubleshoot that. But it's connected to Wi-Fi now, and then it's going to establish multiple connection mode. Okay, it's active, and it blanks out for a minute, but it'll come back on. I'll go over here and plug this in. Right, and then go ahead and focus on this a little better. Go to port COM4, and then we'll go ahead and open up my serial monitor, and it's updating the website right now. So update failed. It's going to take a little bit to connect, but we'll go ahead and start a pump cycle. So pump on. And the pump clicked on. Let's see, let me open this box up. So back here, see it filling, and it's gonna fill this whole thing up. And then I built this little bell siphon, so you can see it's got like a little media guard there so that the little rocks don't get sucked up in there. But basically the water level is going to rise up to the bottom of this pipe where it starts, until it starts overflowing into here. And then once the water starts flowing into here, it's going to create a suction in the pipe here, and it's going to basically suck out all the water down to the lower level of the rocks. So that way when you fill it, it's just going to drain the whole thing. You don't even need anything besides gravity to accomplish that. So cool little solution. Instead of having two pumps to pump the water back out, you just have a suction effect to take care of all that for you. So I'll go ahead and show you guys when this fills up a little bit more, and we'll see it drain. Alright, so I'm back. You can see these things are a lot more moist now. They're all looking pretty well hydrated, and you can see the water level kind of shake the, see that? So we're just about to where this is going to start draining. So I'll cut the video to when it starts. Okay, so it just beeped due to the low amount of water in there, I guess. 1.5 gallons. So just to let you know that the water is starting to get low. But that's because we're pumping water into here, so it looks like it's just about ready to start draining. Here it goes. Can you hear it? And then I programmed a variable in here that tracks how much the lowest level of water while the pump is running, and there the pump clicked off. So it senses when it tracks the variable, or there's a variable tracking the lowest amount of water in there while the pump is running, and then once it sees water start filling, it knows that the grow bed's draining again. So there goes the water level draining back down, and you can see the gallons on the screen here. Switched over, it'll cycle back around. So 2.8. Okay. So you can see now it's basically down to where the rocks are. It drains pretty fast. I hear it sucking still. And all these are now hydrated, and they're good to go for another 2 days. And down here, this is filling back up. Alright, so after doing some work on getting this to send off the data again, you can see it's logging data right here. That's the temperature, humidity. Over here, you can see the last time it logged data was at 2150. I have it taking the median value every 10 minutes. So this is just average, or takes the middle of the road value out of the 10 minutes of worth of data, which was about 5 minutes ago. So, and if you can see that it updated less than a minute ago. And if you go to ThingSpeak, you can enter in my channel number, and you can see all this data since I made it public. So anyway, pretty cool. Just showing you guys that I can get data from here onto the internet. And since I'm going on a trip tomorrow for a couple weeks, I'll be able to monitor all this stuff remotely. So pretty cool.